I'm well aware of your intention of trying to kill me. And at the first opportunity. But let me warn you. I don't die that easily. And that's as far as I've got.
Very good, Jason. I want the rest of it in 3 weeks.
I'm writing a new marquee, not compiling a laundry list.
3 weeks. A whole pre-publicity campaign is geared to this time schedule.
Charles, sumadongshi.
Portuguese fish soup? I loathe. We didn't order this.
No, sir. That gentleman over there ordered it for you.
Betsy dear, would you excuse me a moment?
Oh, yes, go.
Good morning, Curtis.
King, sit down.
Thank you.
I wouldn't keep you too long from your charming companion.
You can keep me as long as you like. She's my European publisher. How do you manage to order Portuguese fish soup in a Pekingese restaurant? This all looks delicious. May I?
Go ahead, help yourself.
Thank you.
144 of these were stolen from a warehouse in Liverpool.
No, no accounting for taste.
They broke into the bonded warehouse, then through a brick wall, just to get at a crate of it. The question is why?
Perfectly obvious.
Sullivan doesn't think so. In fact, he would rather like you on the case.
I'm sure Stowe can manage without me, just this once.
Well, if you change your mind, he'll be at this address later today. At the moment, he's in Liverpool with Miss Hurst. Obvious, he said.
Probably full of forged notes on heroin. Something like that.
And there was only one crate of the soup missing?
Correct. They're assigned to the same wholesalers as these.
Thank you.
But when was he due to collect them?
Today.
And the ship unloaded yesterday?
Right? Oh, excuse me.
You know, it appears that whoever stole the crate knew that it would only be here for one night.
That seems possible.
And why break into the bonded section to get in here? It doesn't make sense.
So far, no.
And if they were after the soup, why'd take the radios?
Red herrings?
Portuguese red herrings?
Sullivan?
Yes?
They found the soup tins.
Have you opened any of these?
A dozen or so.
And?
Soup.
Were there any missing?
No, they're all accounted for. One gross exactly. They were hidden underneath the rubbish.
We'd like the rest of the tins opened and checked as soon as possible, please.
I'll arrange that immediately.
It gets worse. Why go to all the trouble of stealing them just to throw them away?
And if they weren't after the tins of soup?
Well, then they must have been after the crate.
Crate?
Yes.
Well, maybe it was a mistake or a practical joke.
Oh, no, no. It was much too well planned.
Well, your theory about there being something in the cans has gone out the window.
Yes.
And if they were after a crate, why didn't they go out and buy one?
Yes. It's intriguing, isn't it?
I thought you had something to do.
Oh, the publicity campaign can wait. I know how to get round Melissa.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
I can get a plane tomorrow.
Plane? Where to?
Well, Lisbon, that's where the consignment comes from. That's where the answers will be.
This may come as a surprise to you, but I don't exactly follow your reasoning. Well, never mind. I got plenty to do on this end.
Well, perhaps we'll meet in the middle. What else was stolen?
Radios. Transistor radios.
Oh, I like it very much, Jeremy. But where did you get it?
I have a feeling you don't trust me, Lavinia. Coochie, coochie, pretty, pretty, pretty.
Well, you have been rather a naughty boy at times.
Oh, come on. How can you say that?
Remember Trafalgar Square, the time you hit the policeman?
Well, he did duck my head under the fountain, didn't he, dear? Now, do you want it or don't you? £3, that's all it is, Dougie.
Are you absolutely positively certain that you came by it honestly?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Trish? Well, all right. 1, 2, 3. But I'm warning you, Jeremy, if you're up to your tricks...
Well, as I see it, it's not our fault. Rupert will hold us responsible. Why bother to tell him? Oh, don't be a fool. He'd find out anyway. And he'd really get violent.
Oh, there you are. Good. Look, it's been confirmed. It's definitely on for the day after tomorrow. Where's Jeremy?
We, don't know.
I told you to stay with him. And that's not all. You may as well know the worst. 5 of the radios are missing. Jeremy? It must be. Find him. Bring him here. We've looked everywhere. He's not been near his place all day. Didn't you hear what I said? I said find him.
expected you back earlier.
I had trouble locating the wholesaler. Oh, I'm dead. Apparently, this particular consignment of soup was destined for a London restaurant.
London?
It was a rush order. The first ship out of Lisbon was Liverpool bound.
I see. Did you get a list of the retailers?
Yeah, most of them are in London.
Not too many either. Jason thinks they were after the crate.
The crate? Why steal it?
I don't know. Unless that's the only way they could get a hold of one.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, you get a chance of proving it tomorrow.
Oh?
Check with the retailers. I want a list of everyone who buys the stuff in crates, particularly new customers, and another list of people who've tried to buy a crate.
Yeah, I remember now. The crate of fish soup. He refused to take the order. Said it was the wrong one. I phoned back here. They checked the order. It was right, so he had to take it.
When he said the wrong one, did he mean the soup or the crate, do you know?
The soup, I imagine. Who wants a crate?
Yes, quite. But could you describe the man?
He's a young fellow. Clothes are a bit, well, hippie, you know.
Anything else?
I didn't notice.
Would you recognize him again?
I shouldn't think so. Depends.
Well, could you give me the address?
Well, it's on the order form, isn't it? Somewhere in the Portobello Road.
Stuart,
Yeah, where are you?
come in here. After I phoned you, I found something interesting. An empty soup crate.
Hello. Yes, thank you. Hello. Can I speak to Senor Ramos, please?
Senor Ramos isn't in today. Would you like to leave a message?
Oh. Well, it's important that I see him. I'm opening a restaurant in London, and I want to import some of his fish soup.
I'll just check his diary. Could you hold, please? He's free at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Could you give me your name, please, senor? Thank you. Good morning, Senor King.
Who was that, Maria?
Senor King. Jason King.
Oh.
He's an importer from England.
Rupert's worried about you, Jeremy. We looked everywhere for you yesterday.
Rupert even began to suspect you might be trying to avoid him.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. Honestly, I wouldn't.
Well, that's what we told him, Jeremy.
But he wouldn't believe us.
Hello, Rupert.
Sit down, Jeremy. Going to play a little game.
Game?
Yes. Just a little fun. All work and no play makes Jeremy a very dull boy. Blindfold.
What are you doing?
Well, don't worry, Jeremy. I've told you it's only a game. You see, what we're going to do is swing you round and round and round and round. And when you stop, I'll give you an object, and you have to guess what it is.
I don't know.
Don't you? Well, I'll have to give you a clue, won't I?
It's a radio.
Right first time. The rest of the game is even easier. All you have to do is tell me what you did with those 5 radios you took.
I didn't, Rupert.
That is not the right answer, Jeremy. Fortunately for you, the rules of the game allow for a second chance. But if you decide not to avail yourself of this generous offer to reconsider your answer, it becomes the last chance you ever get.
I threw them away.
All right, if that's how you want it.
I did, honestly, I did. 4 of them over Battersea Bridge.
And the other one?
Sold it to Lavinia and Trish.
You're a fool!
I was broke. I wanted to pay the rent.
Rent? We're organising the biggest thing we've ever been involved in. Rent? All right, Jeremy, all right. Look, I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to get that radio back. And when you've done that, you're going to come back here, and you're going to stay here until this business is over. And if you as much as think of leaving, I'll kill you!
You wouldn't.
This is the crate we found in the empty room. This is one of the crates in the Liverpool docks.
Anything on the Portobello Road address?
No, as far as the owner's concerned, it's been empty for nearly a year.
You mean he had no idea who might have used it?
No, he fixes new locks every few months. They get broken into.
Well, what about the radios?
The police have circulated their description. According to the suppliers, there's a special batch number on most of them.
Oh, so if one of them turns up?
Well, let us know, but they don't hold out much hope.
So all we've really got are the crates.
And the Liverpool consignment was the first delivery into this country of the new style.
Which is why the thieves couldn't buy one.
Even though they tried. I don't know that the change has much significance. Oh, I cabled Jason, by the way.
Oh, what did he say?
I haven't heard back.
Company changes its type of packing crate. Somebody steals one.
Well, all we have to do is find out why.
All we got to do is find out who.
Close it.
There it is.
I did hear something. I know I did. Do be careful, Lavinia.
Oh, really, Trish? You've left the window open again. You ought to be more careful.
I'm sorry. I thought I closed it.
That was a near thing.
Yes. You're really too much trouble, Jeremy.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Yes, can I help you?
Lavinia Beresford.
Oh, Lavinia, darling. There's an American gentleman to see you.
Do you like it? It's simply super for keeping ice cubes in at parties.
No, I came to see you about a radio.
Radio?
Yes, the one you reported stolen last night. The description you gave the police was identical to this.
Well, yes. Exactly.
I'd like to know where you got it.
What's this all about? We told the police everything.
Except where you got it. It could have been stolen.
Oh, dear, I knew it. I suppose we have to tell you.
I'm afraid so.
Jeremy Standish sold it to us.
Jeremy Standish. Where could I find him?
Who knows? He wasn't here the other day, but we hadn't seen him for simply months before that. He often disappears.
Well, maybe you could give me a few details. A description, for instance.
Oh, dear. I do hope we aren't getting Jeremy into trouble.
Would you like to do some typing for me?
Oh, when, senor?
This evening?
After dinner?
Oh, if you have it with me.
In your hotel suite?
Where else?
I'd love to. You could expect us at...
Us?
Oh, my mother and I.
Your mother?
She always chaperones me when I'm working late.
Oh. Well, that's going to be rather difficult because my mother is chaperoning me and two chaperoning mothers. It's going to be very distracting.
I'm sorry. If you change your mind before you leave here, you will let me know, yes?
Of course. How long is Senor Ramos going to be?
It's not usually like this. Not with important clients, anyway. Still, you're lucky he's seeing you at all.
Am I?
Senor Segres.
Who's he?
Senor Ramos's personal assistant. He tried to get in touch with you to cancel the appointment.
Why?
Well, he said something about us already having an English agent.
Senor King, Senor Ramos will see you now.
Thank you.
Senor King, the well-known author.
Oh, are you a fan of Mark Cain's? As a matter of fact,
No, not really. I find Mark Cain extremely poor taste.
Oh. Well, I must confess I feel the same about your soup.
Well then, senor, we are even. Sit down, senor.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, if you have any business to discuss with me, may I suggest you do so without waiting?
My theory is the crate was newly designed. Now, that's important. It's also important that it doesn't contain anything of value. Its value lies in its potential as a swap.
I don't understand a word of what you're saying, senor.
What do you mean the word swap? Oh, it's an English colloquialism. It means exchange. A stolen crate is going to be swapped very soon for another one which does contain something of value.
Senor King, I manufacture and sell soup. That is what I put into the tins and crates that leave this factory. To me, it is of value. As for your theory, I find it very Mark Cainish. In a word, childish.
Thank you.
I see no reason why we should prolong our conversation.
Oh. Perhaps we'll meet again.
I doubt it, senor. Good day, Senor King.
Good day, Senor Ramos.
Short?
Not sweet.
Here is my home telephone number. And I think I should tell you, my mother gets very tired. She always sleeps, most of the evening.
It must be catchy. So does mine.
How'd you get on?
Ah, pretty good. The girls at the shop gave me some names, friends of Jeremy's. We might find him through them.
Description?
Yeah, with it. And that ties in with whoever took delivery of the crate at the department store.
Hippie types.
And probably amateurs. Doesn't make it any easier.
Hey, I heard from Jason.
Oh, has he got anything?
Theories, suspicions?
Well, that's Jason.
He visited the Ramos company. Thinks he's, quote, stirred something up. He says he's going to visit them again tonight.
I suppose Ramos could be involved.
Is there anything wrong, senor?
Sit down, Fernando. Take it. I suppose you're wondering why you're here. Well, I will try to explain it to you. Now, Fernando, I think we better have a little talk about Liverpool and about a stolen crate of soup.
Hmm. It all sounds most interesting.
I am delighted you think so, Gregory. Anyway, that is the situation. I'm sure you know what to do. Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Ramos. Thank you. We have some trouble on our hands, I'm afraid, Albert.
What, serious?
It's serious enough. It's nothing that you and Dominic can't handle.
What happened?
You remember little Segres, don't you?
Yeah?
We've tried to double-cross.
Oh, won't Ramos take care of that?
Oh, yes, of course, but there are complications. There's a boutique just off the King's Road, Lochinvar, owned by a young man called Rupert Fallon. No, Dominic, no, not that. Well, not yet, anyway. Fallon knows when our special consignment is arriving. He intends to make a switch. For the time being, I just want you to keep a paternal eye on this young man, Fallon. See that he doesn't get himself into more trouble.
Right.
He doesn't look like a customer to me.
No.
Definitely you.
Yes, isn't it? It's the way it flares, isn't it?
It's ducky.
Exactly. I'm sorry, can I help you? Jackets, perhaps? No, you're right. Definitely not you. Slacks? Ties?
No. Radios.
Radios?
Mm-hmm. Like this.
No, we don't sell radios.
Well, that's not what I heard, Mr. Standish. You are Jeremy Standish, aren't you? Yes, of course. Miss Beresford and her friend gave a very accurate description, as it happens.
Is that Mr. Standish helping, sir?
Well, not as much as he could. Perhaps she'll be able to rectify that.
He said he wanted to buy a radio.
Yes, like this.
Very neat. Perhaps you'd care to come through to the office, sir. We might just find what you're looking for there.
Well, can't we discuss it here? No. I see we can't.
This way, please.
Take him inside. Sit down. Sign it.
What is it, senor?
Your resignation. More specifically, it states that you have another job in Italy.
What's going to happen to me?
I would think that would be obvious. Sign it.
Give me another chance, please.
Get him out of here. Operator, I wish to call London, England. Number is 01-246-8090. Yes, I'll hold. Thank you, operator. Gregory.
Yes, speaking.
Ramos here.
So, the soup from the department store in a crate from the Liverpool docks.
10 out of 10, Mr. Sullivan.
Thank you. But what happens now?
Now? Oh, now your education is about to be completed. We're going to give you all the answers. Not that they'll do you any good, I'm afraid. Quite the reverse, in fact.
I don't think you're safe in Lisbon on the loose, do you? Much safer with me.
They've left the boutique.
There's a crate of the soup.
Yes, Ramos telephoned. I think we'll give young Mr. Fallon a surprise. At the docks.
Supposing, senor, King, you're a businessman. Right. Your company is about to go bankrupt, but you have money. Money that would not be safe in a bank. Fraudulent money, eh? Yeah. Ramos has arranged to convert this money into safe collateral. At the moment, Ramos is acting for Sirius Gregory. Managing Director of Financial Equities Limited. The same. And Chairman. This safe collateral can be put in little tins of soup and shipped anywhere in the world. In this case, the consignment had to change ships in London. Which gave you the idea of the switch, yes?
For an ordinary crate of soup, it was an ideal opportunity. Gregory will blame Ramos.
And you and your friends would be in the clear, huh?
Ramos would not know where or how the switch was made.
No, and he would hardly go to the law. Oh, it's a great shame that you
Only 48 hours to go to make the switch. We had to do it.
When exactly were we going to make the switch? I've forgotten.
Tonight.
Hello? Jason?
Where's Stuart? I've been trying to reach him.
I've no idea. He's been gone all day. I've tried to contact him everywhere.
Well, look, it doesn't matter. Now, listen. Listen! This is very important. You haven't got much time.
Well, they've gone in. Well, let's go. Don't be impatient, Dominic. Let them bring it out for us.
Watch him.
Are you going to see what it's all about, Mr. Sullivan?
What happens afterwards?
Well, why don't you open the crate? I'm sure we'd all like to find out what's inside. Diamonds.
Girl's best friend.
An extremely safe investment. Exchangeable anywhere in the world.
Do you mind? They might get attached.
Well, that's just about everything, isn't it?
Yes. Except for Senor Ramos.
If you're hoping to see Senor Ramos again...
No, I've come to see you. However, these two gentlemen would like a word. Entradi.
See? Senor Ramos?
I'm afraid they don't have an appointment, but they do have a warrant for your arrest. Looks as if you're going to be out of a job. However, continue on, dear. I'm sure you don't need my help. However, I do have a suggestion to make. I've rented a villa on the coast. What with your typing and seclusion I planned, your mother doing the cooking, I might meet the rather pressing deadline for my next marquee. I can guarantee your mother will get all the sleep she wants.